Alright, they said this cake freezer was 70 degrees. Now it's 85, which is funny. So I got it plugged in. Let's run up top. Making our way to a cake freezer condensing unit. I hear fans, but I don't hear a compressor. Stand by. I just turned the disconnect off because this thing is blazing hot. Let's get my favorite tool ever. And I want you to realize I just plugged this thing in. This unit was unplugged all night. It's been plugged in for 2 minutes. It is 170 degrees, but the copper line is ambient. It's not overheated. It's not overheated from pressure. It's overheated electronically. So I wanted to unplug it so we didn't damage anything. We're opening up the electronic panel now, see what we can see. Okay, so we've got this open and I don't see anything crazy. But when we fire this up, let's see. Compressor starts. You hear that? That compressor sounds terrible. And it just cut out. Ooh, and I heard it click over here. All right. What that generally means is the start capacitor that starts the compressor is needed to get it going. And then this relay is supposed to drop it out so it can run. If it doesn't drop it out, then the capacitor just keeps hitting it, keeps hitting it, keeps hitting it. And we shut off on electronic thermal, which is what I'm guessing we've got going on. So that's gonna mean we need to replace the relay. I'll show you how we check that. All right, so we're gonna check the capacitor because it sounds terrible, like it doesn't have what it needs to run. So we've got a 40 plus or minus. Oh, hang on, you guys, there you go. Give us a minute. 40. Wah, wah. All right, that one's good. Let's check the other one. Both capacitors tested good. The relay tested good, which I actually tested by measuring voltage across here and seeing if it dropped out, and it did. I didn't wholeheartedly believe that, so I actually grabbed the relay from this one. Right, and I've got a video on this, and this is my bad for not cleaning it up. You can see this capacitor just exploded previously. This is not current. This unit works just fine. But when I changed everything, I changed both caps and the start relay, I didn't clean it up. So I opened it up and was like, really? This one too? And then remembered that I'm the idiot. So, all right, all that to say, I really want to blame start components, but I moved that relay over here and did the same thing. And both of my caps test good. So we're getting into uh-oh territory. I'm gonna go ahead and ohm out the compressor. I've got the wires disconnected. I'm gonna ohm that out, and then while I have the wires disconnected, I'm gonna cap them, and I'm gonna go ahead and check voltage here. I tested that I do have continuity across, just by with the disconnect out. I made it and then touched it with the insulated screwdriver, and I have continuity across both of those terminals. So if I'm getting 240 in, I'm getting 240 out, but I haven't measured inbound power yet. But why would I think I have an inbound power problem when my fans are running just fine and it's all single phase? We're quickly coming to the point that it's uh-oh compressor-o. All right, so right now we hooked up our voltage to, you're all right, I'm gonna tap this again so they can see it. I'm hooked up to my run circuit. So black is my common, red is my run. I've got my start disconnected to show that I got 208 coming through the run circuit. I already verified I got 208 coming through the start circuit. I ohmed out my compressor, and I scratched it in here. I had 1.2, 2.4, and 3.6. So my compressor says it's good. My voltage says it's getting 208. I tested the start components and they all say they're good. What the heck? I thought maybe it was a pressure issue, but I'm hooked up, and when I fired up, I thought maybe the solenoid downstairs wasn't open, and it was sucking into a vacuum, but nope. It only drops down to like 70 and then it cuts out. Stand by. All right, so check this out. We took the entire start components, and they all tested good, but I've got a whole unit here, so why not? I've got the entire start components from the other system. My compressor ohmed out good. I've got 208 at and across. See what she does here. Ooh. Click, 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 click. Bad news, bears. Okay, I've been trying real hard to not say this, but it is what it is. It's a bad compressor. You can hear it when it starts. It sounds terrible. It then climbs to 25 amps and then trips out. So the Copeland app tells me this compressor's under warranty for another year. So I'm gonna call Masterbilt, see if they won't drop ship me a compressor. We'll see.